Welcome to the City Current Show. I'm your host, Andrew Bartolotta. We're always honored to bring you inspiring stories of individuals and organizations making an impact in our community and around the globe. Did you know that 32 million adults in the U.S. currently lack a high school diploma? With an estimated 3 million new high school dropouts each year, Goodwill believes it's essential to raising educational attainment levels. And here to talk about the Excel Center, where Shelby County residents 18 and older can earn their high school diploma, is Executive Director of the Excel Center, Candis Dawson-Taylor, and Carla Thomas, a recent graduate. Candis and Carla, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Tell us more about the mission and vision of the Excel Center.
Yes, so the Goodwill Excel Center Mid-South is an adult high school. We are authorized by our local school district, Memphis Shelby County Schools, and we are a high school for adults that recently dropped out of high school and wanted to return back to school and obtain a regular high school diploma, not a GED, but a regular state of Tennessee Shelby County Schools diploma. It's an accelerated program, and we pick up where the students left off. And they're able to earn up to 7 credits every 8 weeks, and that's about every 36 days. We offer morning, afternoon, and evening classes. And one of the phenomenal things about our program is that we also offer free transportation, free childcare on site, and free life coaching for our students to meet them where they are and ensure their success the second time around.
I love that you really, like you said, meet them where they are, and you eliminate so many barriers that it takes that come their way, that maybe that's why they stopped going to high school. That's why they dropped out of high school, because of all these barriers. Maybe they had to get a job and go into the field, or maybe they had a child and decided they couldn't go to high school and bring their child with them, which we'll talk a little bit about that later on with Carla's story. And so talk about a little bit deeper on admission requirements.
The only requirement to enroll into our program is they cannot already have a high school diploma, but if they do have a SPED diploma or a GED, students are able to come back and enroll in our program. They can go online to our website at www.excelcentermemphis.org and complete the enrollment application. One of my phenomenal staff members from the enrollment team will contact them and set them up for orientation. And then basically they get started. We take their transcript. So the student would just need to request their transcript from their former high school, and we're able to break down the credits that they already have earned. And then they start where they left off. They'll also need a photo ID and a social security card, and we accept all students unless they are on the sex offender registry.
How does the Goodwill Excel Center of Memphis prepare its students for college and career success?
Yes, so one of the things that we offer our students is a course called Senior Seminar. I actually started in that role as the instructor, and I would say it is the most impactful class that our students participate in because it really prepares them for next steps after graduation. They cover the college piece. So in that class, they cover everything from how to complete a FAFSA application, how to complete a college application, understanding the difference between a technical school, a community college, in a 4-year school, even understanding the difference between the financial aid office and the bursar's office. So we walk them through everything college related. And then on the career side, the students build a career portfolio, and in their portfolio, they will have their personal statement, their long-term and short-term goals. They learn 3 different resumes, and they have to choose one form of resume to put in their portfolio. They get letters of recommendations and references, and they're able to take this portfolio with them once they graduate to employers to set themselves apart from different applicants. Also in that class, they learn everything from soft skills, how to dress for success, the secrets to sealing the job and landing the deal, because we have a phenomenal team that works with them. And we also bring in community partners that talks to the students about what they want, what they're looking for in employers specifically, to give them an upper hand when they're going on those interviews.
you really are providing them an upper hand by allowing them to be immersed in community partners and other business owners, and those to be able to mentor them, but also provide them with tips and tools to set them up for success beyond their high school diploma for college and career. And this is something that a lot of high schools should need. So to be able to have that with the Excel Center is phenomenal. Carla, you are one of the graduates of the Excel Center, and you are a woman determined to not be defined by life setbacks. As part of the program, you received your pharmacy tech certification and received the highest test scores of your cohorts. Congratulations. What inspired you to enroll in the Excel Center, and how has it impacted your life?
I've always wanted to go back to school, tried to several times, but life just kept getting in the way. I was actually working on a travel assignment in Texas and did some research, and I found the Excel Center. So I knew once my contract became to an end, I was going to be, enrolling in the program. So that was the best decision that I made for myself, was coming to the Excel Center.
And how did the Excel Center help you achieve your career goals? And what kind of support did you receive during your time in the program?
The support was amazing. My life coach was absolutely amazing. Miss Candis was amazing. The whole team, the staff, everybody was simply amazing. So now currently I work part-time as a pharmacy technician. I had already been in healthcare, so pharmacy technician was something more I wanted to do in the healthcare field.
Can you discuss your experience in the Pharm Tech program and how it prepared you for your current work?
So with the pharmacy tech program, you work online via Zoom. And so you don't get that hands-on experience, but you do get the knowledge that you need. They get you ready to take the national exam. So not only am I certified in Tennessee, I am nationally certified in every state. So the instructor was amazing, tons of work. But it was absolutely amazing.
How has your family been impacted by your success at the Excel Center? And what does it mean for you to be able to provide for them and show them what a goal accomplished looks like?
Well, for me, my family are, oh my goodness, my granddaughter is still super excited every time she even sees a photo of me with my high school diploma. My sons were very supportive. They would call and make sure I had my homework done. Would help me study for tests and everything of that nature to make sure that I succeeded in my journey.
And what advice would you give to someone who is considering going back to school to pursue their education and career goals?
The advice I would give would be to just go for it. You have to step out on faith. It's scary because for me, I actually ended up in classes with other young people who went to high school with my children. So, but I was so glad that I made the step. They helped me, I helped them. It is a life-changing experience. And again, fear will set in, but just go for it.
And Candis, what advice would you give to someone who's considering enrolling in the Excel Center?
I definitely agree with Carla. You just have to go for it. I always tell students come in, you have to commit. That is the first thing that you have to do is commit. As long as you commit, the staff and the team that I have on board, they're there to walk you every step of the way. You just have to make the decision that this is something that you want to do. Again, it's a very flexible program. They're not stuck on a computer. So you do have live certified instructors that can teach you and work with you hands-on. We offer tutoring services as well on Fridays and life skills classes. So we try to address every barrier possible because we want the students to be successful. And just because of all of the things that we've implemented and put into the program, we've had over 1,000 graduates since we opened in 2015 and are looking to continuously expand to service the Shelby County area.
That is fantastic. And just really being able to help those cross the finish line, like I said earlier, and be able to get that high school diploma is huge to continue their career goals and aspirations. How can local businesses collaborate with the Excel Center, either through donations, volunteers, collaborative efforts to help students gain those industry recognized certifications and training?
So they can always reach out to me. Our phone number is 901-726-3100. And my email is C as in cat, Dawson, Dawson at goodwillmemphis.org. And they can also reach out to our Director of Career and Workforce Development. Her name is Samantha Dowdy. She's always looking for partners to come in, speak with our students. We have a lot of college and career fairs. We have a lot of career days every month where businesses can come in, meet with our students. We prep them for those interviews. And then also, if they're just interested in the certifications, we offer dual enrollment as well. So if there's any local colleges that are interested in partnering with us, they would all go through Miss Dowdy. She would get the expectations and set everything up, and then we roll it out to our students and prepare them for whatever it is.
Now, dual enrollment, I'm glad you mentioned that, because that is a huge upper hand and benefit to those that are able to do that. Describe a little bit for those who may not understand what dual enrollment is. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but I think that people really need to understand the benefit of it and being able to partner with local colleges to be able to do that. Talk a little bit about dual enrollment, and do you see a lot of your students benefit from it, or is that something that you'd like to build out over time?
Yes, I definitely wish I had taken advantage of dual enrollment, I would say, when I was in high school. But dual enrollment is the opportunity for high school students to be enrolled in high school, working on their high school diploma, and being enrolled into a college, whether it is a technical school, a community college, or a four-year college. And they are actually working on credits that they would need to pursue, whether it's their associate's degree or their bachelor's degree. The benefit of dual enrollment is because while they are working on their diploma and their post-secondary degree, they are also obtaining credits for high school. So the dual enrollment class that they may be enrolled in at the, let's just say, the University of Memphis, can also count as an elective credit for high school that they need to graduate. So it's basically killing two birds in one stone. We currently offers dual enrollment with Southwest Tennessee Community College and with Tennessee College of Applied Technology. And we have about 40 students that are going through the dual enrollment process. And we are looking to expand and offer dual enrollment with one of the colleges as well for our upcoming school year.
That's fantastic to know that at least 40 students are taking advantage of that. And obviously, you know, there's time constraints that go into that. And to be able to do an enrollment, you really have to have that time carved out. But it is such a brilliant model. I know my sister graduated high school and was able to almost finish her associate's degree while she was in high school. And I'm like, why didn't they have that when I was in high school? I mean, it's a brilliant model
Yes.
to, like you said, kill two birds with one stone and be able to get out in the field and make a difference. So
Yes.
I'm so glad you touched on dual enrollment. You touched on the life coaching program at the Excel Center. Talk a little bit more on how it helps students create a personalized graduation plan and how it's unique and important to the success of the Excel Center graduates.
Yes, so just research has shown with students that previously dropped out of high school that a lot of times they never address whatever barrier caused them to drop out of school in the first place. And so the importance of having the life coach is because they can really hone in with the student and address those barriers so that they're not repeating the cycle. So it could be that an individual had an issue with truancy, or they were transient, they moved around a lot and caused them to go from school to school. Well, the life coach can work with them on their time management and help build a schedule that works best for them. They may be a student that's morning classes don't really work for them. That's why they were truant in traditional school. So they would pair them with evening and enroll them in evening classes. They also assist them with anything from housing, utility assistance, and most important, what we see is just the mental health support. Since the pandemic, we have seen so many students that suffer with mental health and haven't really addressed it over the years. And so they can really provide those supportive services to keep them engaged and just be a listening ear to show that they care. So on the academic piece, they not just are working with them academically to help them know what classes they need to graduate, but they also can help them with the social emotional components as well to tie in together. And they work very, very closely with the teachers as well to make sure that they're academically successful in the classroom. And if they're not, then they know when they're meeting with their students, they know all the areas they need to support the student in.
I mean, that is such a holistic approach to not only allowing them the opportunity to receive their high school diploma, but set them up for success and excel. I mean, it's in your name and y'all are living it out. Candis, for those wanting to learn more about the Excel Center, one more time, where should they go to learn more, contact information, and ways to support your efforts?
Yes, our website is www.excelcentermemphis.org, and we are enrolling for our August classes that will start in 2023 for our 2023 school year, and they can always call at 901-726-3100.
Carla, congratulations for being a graduate of the Excel Center. We are super proud of you. And Candis, thank you for coming on the show as well and working to power the good in our community through your efforts in education.
Thank you for having us. And remember, it's never too late to graduate.
Love it. Amen.